What's going on, y'all? So, I want to chime in on my boy, Mr. Kevin Samuels, Mr. Controversial, Mr. Constantly going viral, all that good shit. So he was on the Joe Budden podcast. It was a damn good show. If you haven't watched his episode, watch his episode. Shout out to Joe Budden and his crew. After he was on that show, apparently some of the ladies affiliated with the channel, with the podcast, Bridget Kelly and them, I think they got a show called See the Thing Is. They got a podcast called See the Thing Is. Shout out to my Uncle Tracy, because that's his thing. See the Thing Is. But, they had made a critique about Kevin Samuels talking about men with options exercising their options. Full disclaimer, I am the national spokesperson and brand ambassador for #BMDC. Black men don't cheat. I've never cheated. I support that. I stand by that. But I do understand that I may be an anomaly amongst black men, and that's okay. And I guess that's the thing. That's the rub. That's the point of this video here today. So apparently they took some umbrage with Mr. Samuels for talking about high value men, or we'll just say attractive men in general, whether it be physically attractive, financially attractive, whatever, men with money, power, status, good looks, etc., being able to quote unquote exercise their options. A lot of women don't like that. I get it. So yeah, they had some dialogue about it, and apparently Kevin Samuels went in the comments and he responded to him. It was whatever. It was a response. Check it out. But to skip past all that, Bridget Kelly came back and she said, well, we agree with a lot of things that Mr. Samuel says, and a lot of things that he says, black women need to take into consideration this and that. Whoop, whoop. Cool. But then she started talking about effective communication. She was like, basically, you're responsible for the message that you put out and how it lands on the target audience. This is very true. I am a 100% proponent of effective communication, because what good is your message if it falls on deaf ears? If you can't present it in a way that it will be received as much as it can be received. Cool. So in general, that's my stance. Unfortunately, in this specific instance, this is an example of a message that you just don't like the taste of the message. You just don't like the message. It doesn't matter how nice someone says these things. You just don't want to hear it. Gotta put my phone down. State trooper over there. You just don't want to hear it. So, it's like, how much more nicer, who is that? Hey, what's up, Justin? How much more nicer, how much lipstick can you put on saying the following? I say that I have been given the same information, but in a much softer way for the past 10 years to black women. And it's still received negatively by the overwhelming majority of black women. Okay. I keep it real simple. Kevin Samuels says FFFAPAPCSC. Fit, feminine, friendly. As pretty as possible. Cooperative, submissive, childless. Okay. This is how I broke all that down. Before I ever heard that acronym, this is what I said. Look good. That covers the fit and the as pretty as possible component. Be sweet. That covers the feminine, friendly, cooperative, and submissive part. And be childless. And that's it on its own. So, sadly, a lot of our women don't want to hear that. And it doesn't matter how nice you say it. Doesn't matter what other words you try to substitute. Oh, you pleasantly plump. You know, I don't like calling women fat. That's not my thing. It even makes me feel some kind of way to be like, ooh, you fat. I don't say that. I will describe women as plump or squishy or fluffy or lumpy. You know, for my people, my cartoon watchers, Finn and Jake, they had Lumpy Space Princess. She was a cloud, but she was like a little fat Valley Girl type character, but she was a cloud, but Lumpy Space Princess, LSP. But, you know, that's why I say you fluffy. And I would tell women, hey, if you don't fall into these categories and you got it going on, snap, you a bigger woman, you a plus size woman, you getting the kind of men you want, you getting the kind of relationships you want, great. I don't have nothing to say. Who is that? Hey, what's up? I can't see. But yeah, I don't have anything to say negatively. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But for the women who are in these categories, who are the things that men say they don't want. I mean, once you have kids, you got kids, nothing that can be done about that. Like, you either gonna start dating, you're gonna find a man that will accept you and your children, the package deal that you come with, or you're gonna find, you know, you're just gonna be single. You're gonna work on you, you're gonna do you until your kids are grown and out the house. And then, you know, at that point, you may become more eligible to the type of men that you want. But outside of that, like, if you're big and you don't look good and you don't take care of yourself and you're not nice, like, these are all things you can change. Like, change what you can change. Look your best. Recently, it was a lot of hoopla about a woman that called in a Kevin show talking about she feels offended and disrespected when black men say, hey, smile, beautiful. I don't want to smile. Maybe I'm having a fucked up day. I might be in deep thought. You know, whatever. All these excuses, like, okay, so a man can't ask you to smile. And she was like, yeah, but I should still get the respect and the protection from men, blah, 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 whatever. But even stuff like that, fix your face. Like, nobody is looking. I'll say this, and I say this with confidence. You can bet me cash money on this. Find me a significant amount of men, a large group of men saying they want fat, ugly, mean women. Please, we can put some money up on that. If you can find that, I'll delete my Instagram page. I'll delete my social media, period. Find that for me. But, like, you know, be sweet. Look good. A lot of women don't like the gym. You don't got to go to the gym. Walk. Exercise is free. Calorie counting is free. Not stuffing your face every time you sit down and eat is free. Having a good attitude is free. Like, you don't have to be sour. But all that to say, again, to get off or back on track. Yeah, this is just one of those things where it doesn't matter how we say it. You just don't like the message. You just want men to accept you as you are, and only God can judge you and all this other good shit, and that's cool. If you feel like that, that's cool. But just understand, you're not moving men with that shit. What's up, y'all? What's up? Yeah, you're not moving men with that shit at all. So, I mean, you know, Bridget Kelly, I mean, she made a good point, but this is just one of those things. It doesn't matter. Because even the women, I've seen Kevin be nasty. I've seen him be down and sling mud and all that. But I've seen him be more respectful than I think he should have been. And it never fails. There's still a lot of women who come on his page or on these Facebook groups. Yes, I'm in some Kevin Samuels Facebook groups. And I drop my knowledge and I try to make improvements for men and women where I can, make suggestions. But, yeah, it never fails. It's never good enough. They want to be told, women, you got options. The Lizzo shit. Prime example. Why the fuck do Lizzo think she could go in Chris Evans' DMs and think she gonna get a good response from that? Like, he don't want you. Like, what? But this is the society that we have been raised in. So there's body positivity, right? But the man equivalent of that would be broke positivity. Where are the broke dudes? And they might exist. Let me not say that. Let me not say it don't exist. Okay, it exists. I'm sure there are broke guys in superstar chicks, extra fine, any man that, snap their fingers, they feel like they could get any man. I'm sure there are broke guys in their inbox trying to shoot their shot. But that's because men don't, no is only no today. Shout out to Wit. No is only no today. No is never no. No is just not right now. So you could get lucky. And men understand that. I'm going to shoot my shot. You never know what my response might be. Or what her response might be. And, but men don't set that as a standard. Oh, I got lucky. I'm broke and I got a dime piece. So now my new standard is dime pieces. No, nigga, you broke. You caught you. Hey, the sun shined on your ass that day. Good for you. But it's crazy. Like, men and women just don't set standards the same. And yeah, for the broke men, it's like, again, you broke. A broke dude could be fine. Broke dude might have a big piece. Hey, what they say, most bums got good dick. That's what I've heard women who have, had the misfortune of dealing with a bum say. So, yeah, it happens, but the way that we carry it after the fact is not the same. What's up? He's kind of mean and a little too judgmental. What do you mean? What do you mean he's too judgmental? Like, how do you say that? Like, there's points in this shit. There's levels to this shit. There is a ranking system. All of these things have a score, have a value. Your weight has a value. Your physical appearance, your face is your face. You can have clear skin, but your features are your features. If you got a gap, if you got spaced out teeth, I'm team gap. I've never been squeamish about my gap. It is what it is. As people say, it gives me character. People with gaps are intelligent. Once I learned that, I really start being proud of my gap. But there's certain things about you that you can change. And if you know that these things are detriments to you out here, as far as your sexual market value as a woman, it's on you to fix them. You can't be mad that, oh, well, I'm big and men don't like big women. Okay, some men do. 5 to 10% of men. Can you get one of those 5 to 10% of men? Because there's definitely more than 5 to 10% of our women that are big. 80% of our women are overweight. 64% of them are obese. That's 80% of 80%, 64%. So if the majority of men are saying they don't want these things, you have to be judged on these things. There ain't no nice way to do it. So see, that's what I'm saying. There's no nice way to do this. There's no nice way to do this. Let me see why. You are born with your features. Yes, you're born with your features, but just because you're born with them doesn't mean that they're attractive. Most people that are ugly are born ugly. You don't go out and pick to be ugly. It is what it is. I was fortunate. I had 2 very attractive parents, and the end product was not that far off the mark from the 2 people that made me. But I know a lot of people. There's sometimes cute people get together, attractive people get together and make ugly babies. Sometimes normal people and ugly people get together and make beautiful babies.
In 2 miles,
shit happens. But I'm saying your face is your face. But you can win. You can be an ugly person and still win. You can have a good personality. You can have money. You can have a nice body. And see, we used to live in a society when women understood that. When men understood that. I'm not that handsome. I say it all the time. I say, I wish I had the drive and the motivation to work out like an ugly nigga. Cause a lot of the guys that I know that's built up, chopped up from head to toe, I'm like, damn, that dude stay in the gym. They not fucking with me from the neck up. A lot of them, not all of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Most of them. And, same thing. Women used to understand that. Well, I'm not the cutest, but this body gonna be banging. I'm gonna be sweet. I'm gonna know how to cook. Like, you can win a man through your other womanly ways, but women don't even want to, women don't want to do that no more. What? Stop tripping. What you talking about, AJ? What are you talking about? And trust is more than 10%. Okay, but I can't trust that, because the stats don't verify what you're saying. Yeah, are there a lot of dudes who bang fat chicks? Sure. Yep. How many fat women are getting married in mass? Not a lot. 25%. So we could say, let's just say, if we just gonna, raw numbers, 25% of black women are married or can expect to be married in their lifetime. We talking about modern women, not the baby boomers, not the silent generation, none of that. We talking about modern, liberated women. 80% of them are overweight. Men say they don't want overweight women. So the stats match. The stats match. So let's just say if 80% of the women are big, then okay, 5% of big women are married, and the rest of them not. 80% of women got kids. Men say they don't want women with kids. 80% of black women have kids. 51% of black men have kids. So it's about half black men got kids, but damn near, 80% of women got kids. Okay, I don't have kids. Like, it is what it is. Men want what they want. And then the women out here, they're like, they making these babies, and they don't want their baby daddies, or it didn't work out, or they weren't married first. Like, okay, man, do what you do. But you can't complain that the dating market is what the dating market is. And, let me see. Oh, you messing with me? All right. But yeah, it's unfortunate that this is so controversial. It shouldn't be so controversial. I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot. Like I say, you can't tell a woman nicely, your child is why men don't want to date you and marry you. You can't tell a big woman, your weight is why most men wouldn't marry you. And I mean, it is what it is. It's a harsh reality. It's a bitter pill. It's vinegar. It's not Kool-Aid. But you got the people like Derrick Jackson out here, as fraudulent as they may be, telling all the good lies and selling all the Kool-Aid, because shit, it tastes good. Yeah, I love, drink it up. Everything he say, drink it up. But he don't live that shit. A man if he don't love you at 300 pounds, he was never gonna love you anyway. Know your worth, queen. If he don't love you with 8 kids and 9 baby daddies, he doesn't love you. He could never love you anyway, queen. Like, somebody got to stop the bullshit. And if Kevin Samuels is gonna be the man because it would be a lie for anybody to say that we haven't wanted to say it and be as raw and uncut as Kevin has been. And there are conversations I've been in where I've gotten to be that way, but I don't do that online, because my thing is, again, I want the most people who possibly can to digest the message. And it's just unfortunate, but we're tired of it. Men in general are tired of it. We're tired of the lying. We're tired of the delusion. We're tired of women being mad at us for us not wanting the bad product that they're selling, for us not wanting the bad deal that they're offering. And that's why he's so popular. He recently passed up Derrick Jackson in subscriptions, so of course people are mad about that. But it's just all kind of stuff, man. People are just upset. Let me see, what's this? I gotta go, but we're gonna continue this. Okay. Hey, yeah, sure we can. But it's unfortunate. And then, this is another important part. So, Bridget Kelly and her crew were talking about you can't quantify or qualify what makes women happy. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And it's been done. Modern women today are more unhappy than women have ever been. And are more unhappy than women have ever been. And so, saying all that, this is how you qualify it. Women thought that I had to put that down. Modern women thought being liberated, being educated, being paid, being successful, having accolades was going to bring them closer to their ideal living situation of having that super friend, best friend husband, meaning, the attractive alpha male, wealthy, he can communicate, he's my best friend, he's emotionally intelligent, all that good shit. They thought they was going to bring them that kind of man, that kind of Superman. That's not the majority. That's a small amount of men who have those kind of soft skills and interpersonal skills that can communicate well with women. That's one of the things that a lot of women really love about me. I can communicate. I'm a good communicator. I'm emotionally intelligent, all that stuff. But that's that doesn't put food on the table. That's just a nice quality to have. That's a bonus. But okay, so they want the Superman. You want Superman with Batman, with Bruce Wayne's swag and Bruce Wayne's money, and again, he's supposed to be your best friend, and y'all can talk about anything, and he listens to me, and he's emotional, and I can all that. Okay, cool. You want that? All right. It just ain't in high supply. Then having a career, having education, having kids, and what they found out is no. They traded in success and accolades and education in place of having that family life and potentially finding that man who could be like that, or at least have the majority of those traits. And that's what women are upset about, because damn, I thought it was gonna make me more eligible. I thought having a degree and all this money was gonna increase my stock out here on the sexual marketplace, and it doesn't. And to the men who it does increase your value, they want to use you anyway. They have the wrong intentions anyway. I look at Melody and Martell Holt. What'd he say? Oh, I got with her because she was the smartest girl, in school, and I just knew I could build an empire with her and all that. Okay, all right, if that's what you want, power couple, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Will, Jada. Okay, if that's what you want, to be the power couple. But those men with those kinds of attitudes and aspirations, they have a certain set of characteristics that come with them. And as you see, Martell, he decent looking, he makes money, he could be considered a high value man, but he don't follow the rules. He don't have no home training. Everything about his extramarital situation is out of pocket. But if he was following the rules of old, keeping his shit low, keeping his shit discreet, not making babies, would we even know his business? No, we wouldn't. But it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And and so to answer Bridget and crew, yes, we know what makes women happy. Most women, again, everything I'm saying applies to the overwhelming majority. If it's not you, it's not you. Most women are happy with the family. Having a husband and kids makes them happy. Women are more happy with a family than they are with accolades, money, and things. And that's just what it is. And so I say all that to say, again, we can be nice, we can be sweet, we can say all kind of stuff. What you say? Cool, just that, but does not add up at the bank. I mean, yeah, and that's the thing. You're not, you gotta pick. Most rich dudes are assholes. You want an asshole, or you don't. If you want that asshole, you can deal with an asshole because of the lifestyle he provides, or a man who's not as friendly or as communicative, as you would like him to be. It's a trade-off. If you want somebody that's going to be your best friend or put you up on a pedestal or do all that, you're going to have to date across or date down. I ain't even going to say across. You're going to have to date down. If you're a woman who wants that, you got to find a man to put you on a pedestal. You got to date down. Now, how much further down is up to you, but you're going to have to date down. That man going to have to see you as a prize. Hey, what's up, Candace? And that man is going to have to value you that much, but then that gets annoying. Y'all get tired of that. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Y'all want everything. I don't know the answer. I know how to give y'all the majority of what y'all want. I don't know how to give y'all everything. I don't know how you achieve those results. So you got to start being happy with getting 80% of what you want. And you have to really make a deal with yourself and accept the other 20% that you're going to do away with. You know, most people get that. Most people get 70 to 80% of what they want. A rarer few get 90% of what they want in another person. But it's damn near mythical for somebody to meet another person and get 100% of what they want out of that other person. So, compromises and trade-offs, y'all. I mean, I tell men, you know, these balling ass men, I do, you know, suggest men should be a little softer, a little more considerate. These are the things that I hear about. Oh, he's not considerate. Oh, he's an asshole. Oh, he treated me like I wasn't shit. Okay, I get it. And you know, my thing to men is, don't do that. Don't let your ego and your pride and your lack of humility run off a good woman. If that's all she are, wanting to be a little more considerate. That's a small price to pay for you to have a wife and a woman that's down for you and that's gonna love you no matter what. So, you know, like I say, everybody got compromises to make. Y'all got to compromise. None of us are gonna get 100%. None of us are 100%. So that being said, you know, this was a little ramble, but I think I definitely. Hold up. Alright. People bust out the laundry list of demands and end up alone as they chase away people with unrealistic expectations. That's facts. That's facts, brother. That's facts. It was an episode you gotta watch. Y'all should YouTube. It was a lady on Steve Harvey's show, and basically she had like a however long list, and at the end of the list, Steve Harvey was like, "So you trying to marry Jesus?" Is basically what you're saying, right? And I think that's a defense mechanism, because a lot of women, they can't get the man they want because they don't want to make the changes they need to make. So they just put up the facade of, well, my list is just so demanding and so tedious that no man can get through my list. It's not my fault no man can get through my list. It's like, boo, you not half the stuff on that list that you made. Like, stop it. What man's list would you make with all of the, with that many line items on it? None. So it's unrealistic. But check it out. Woman with unrealistic, unbelievably long list of demands for a mate. Steve Harvey. Check that out. It's hilarious. But you know, this ain't new. Hopefully, men have been speaking too softly and too nicely for too long. Maybe Kevin Samuels is just what we need, and the people like him, or just what we need. The black manosphere, red pill, all that. Maybe that's what we need to actually start making some changes, because women have been allowed to believe this bullshit for too long. So, alright, y'all. I'm about to arrive at my destination. But, good chat. Any questions, comments, concerns? I would like it if you left it in the comments. But if you don't want to leave it in the comments, DM me. Share this with your friends. Share this with somebody you think should see it. Any part you think is highlighted, I'll go back later and I'm going to timestamp the video. But yeah. Alright, y'all. Peace.